GLP-1 advocates. The Plus SideZ podcast in our community has a new ally, and it's a big one.
Quick, click the save.
I think a couple months ago, Mike made a video, and it was about Dr. Kessler, who's the former head of the FDA. He's on GLP-1s, he had written a book about it, but he had a slightly opposing view about maybe we don't need to be on them forever. This season on the podcast, I'm trying to create some space for some opposing views because I think when it comes to health, we deserve to be able to know all the information, good, bad, and the ugly. And the way things work with social is it continues to feed you what it thinks you want, so it's very easy to constantly have your narrative and your bias affirmed over and over again. So I saw that video, I reached out to his people and I was like, hey, will you come on the show? And he said yes. So Mike, Kat, and I had an amazing roundtable discussion with him. If you don't know much about him, you need to learn. 1, here's his book. 2, Dr. Kessler was over Operation Warp Speed, bringing the COVID vaccine to market. He also is accredited for basically taking down big tobacco, and he helped get HIV drugs to market more affordable. His accomplishments are very large, yet he had a hard time controlling the size of his body and his food. Sound familiar? And Dr. Kessler wants to obliterate obesity. The second half of the interview ended up being more of a discussion about us as advocates, and he said something really important. He said, actually, you guys really aren't advocates anymore. You've been studying this for a long time and helping patients and helping doctors learn. He said, you're patient educators now. And I just thought that was fascinating. I hope that you will go and follow the Plus SideZ podcast and pay attention because it's a lot bigger and a lot more than it's ever been before. And we need you and your voice and your engagement to get loud and change things. All right? The Plus SideZ with a Z. Go follow the podcast so that you're alerted when the episode drops.